trade? Are they organic or not organic? And, you know, we've seen the same thing with wine. You know, it's true for all the time. It's the smallest sellers have the most influence. And it's also true for travel. The arrival of this technology called the low-cost carrier, or Ryanair, has hugely increased the number of destinations that people go to because it's cheaper for them to do it, and because they can find information about those destinations and have confidence that, you know, going to you know, Salzburg in Austria or Graz or something like that would be right for them. The travel agent doesn't know. The travel agent has never been to Graz, but they can go online. They can search. They can discover whether this is the right destination. And so we're seeing this shift out of the UK over just over 4 years. You saw that the number of people going to the top 10 is falling, and the number of people going to everywhere else is rising from 23 to 29% over just 4% as people start to move off the beaten path. As people start to discover there's more to life than London and Paris and Berlin. There are other places out there, and now they're willing to take chances. There's a long-tail travel. You may have heard of Tom Friedman's book, The World is Flat, which is a great book. I like it a lot. It argues that the Internet is a great leveler. There's an opposing view by a guy named Richard Florida who says the world is spiky, not flat. And he says we go to cities. If you want to be discovered, you want a good job, you want opportunity, you need to move to New York or to Mexico City or to San Francisco, or you need to move to a city. And this huge city is a reflection that on some level he's right. People do move to cities for opportunity. But that was then. There's another way to get opportunity. There's a way that doesn't require you to move to a city and to go to the right school, and that is the Internet. This is Google does every year. Google does something called the Summer of Code. It's a contest to find the best programmers in the world, and each one of these dots represents a winner, one of the top 100 winners from the Summer of Code. And what's interesting is, yes, there are some people from New York, and there are some people from San Francisco. But look at what else we have. There are, yes, some people from Mexico, there's some people from Colombia, from Argentina, there's some people from Madagascar, there's some people from Kenya. There are people from all over the place. It turns out that talent is more widely distributed, more broadly distributed than our traditional ways of finding it. And that most of the smartest people in the world don't necessarily work for your company, go to your school, live in your town. They're out there somewhere. And I wanted to tell a little story, a little bit kind of personal story about this guy here. His name is Jordi Munoz.